Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton. I know it's been a long time since I've posted. The reason why was I had gone to Florida, as you know, those of you who are watching me on YouTube, because I haven't been posting on social media information for the episodes, which I'm going to be doing tonight. But, anyways, the reason why is because I've been in Florida and the reception that I got on my cell was very shoddy. So it was very difficult. And then I add on top of that, it was difficult to get the shows watched. Plus, I was on vacation. I was doing the wine and dine. I was doing the wine and dine half marathon at Disney, which I did. I finished it, and and it was great. Orlando was great, although there were a couple of bad points. The first bad point is that I was at Epcot for the Food and Wine Festival, which is incredible. I love it, was great. But so they give you this little passport book that you've got to carry around and get stickers from all these various countries. And my goal was to have a drink, to drink around the world. Now, if I had done this on a regular day when it wasn't Food and Wine Festival, I could have done it the first day because I did 11 countries on my first day. But they add all these extra rando countries in there as well for the Food and Wine Festival. So there ends up being 34 countries. So I only did 11 on the first day because my goal, because the first time I did the drinking around the world, I actually drank beer, which it was bad for three reasons. One, I hate beer. Two, beer is very filling. I did not know how filling beer was. There was after 9 countries, I was like, I'm gonna vomit if I even hear anything, and I wasn't even buzzed. Okay, um, and three, I just decided that I'm gonna just do the hard liquor instead. Oh, I chose beer because of the low alcohol content because I didn't want to get fucked up. You know, so so um I decided that I just would rather go with the higher alcohol content because I doubt that I'll get wasted. And I didn't. I didn't get wasted the entire time. And I had 11 drinks. And they were all either mixed cocktails. Most of them were mixed cocktails. There were a couple of times I had to have wine because it was either wine or beer. But I had 11 and all day and I was fine. I wasn't even buzzed. It was great. The food was I had a little something to eat with every drink that I had. And what I would do is I would have my food and drink, and then I would go ride an attraction. So, with Epcot, I would do Soarin', and then I would come back and have some more food and drink, and then I would ride Spaceship Earth, and then I would come back and have some more food and drink, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, I would do it that way, and I got a lot of steps in that day. I got in like 20,000 steps, which is crazy because, on a non-marathon day, I got like 30,000 in on the day of the marathon, but on a non-marathon day to get 20,000 steps, that's a lot. But it was good though because it kept me going. And but anyways, my drunken ass dropped my phone and my screen, shattered. And I've had this phone for over 2 years, but because I've had it for so long, I'm now eligible for an upgrade. So I'm getting my new iPhone 7 Plus. I should have it in 3 weeks. So I'm excited about that. So that's cool. Anyways, so I came home. So today we're talking about Days of Our Lives, right? Now here's the thing about Days of Our Lives. So, when I was gone, we did this TiVo move, and it was a little bit stressful. But now Days of Our Lives is in HD, which I wasn't in HD before, but the new TiVo now it can come in HD, and I really don't like the soaps in HD. I hate to say that, but this is for all the soaps, not just Days of Our Lives, but just every single soap in HD. They put so much makeup on the men. They look like drag queens. It's like watching an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. It's like, no, I don't need to see all that makeup. I mean, really, that's crazy. I mean, and you would think that I would be all for it, because, Britney Baby One More Time, hello. But there's a time and a place, and soaps are not the time nor the place. Okay, so having said that, Days of Our Lives. So we fed the big reveal. First of all, can I just tell you, I got into an argument with my mom. My mom is becoming the worst. My friend Cameron is the absolute worst when it comes to remembering people's names and knowing like people's faces and people's names. He's the absolute worst when it comes to that. But my mom is getting right up there, right? So she was going off about how who is Martika and why is she playing Chloe's mom? And instantly, because she was texting me this while I was in Florida, and I was thinking, what? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Because I know Chloe's mom was played by Patrika Darbo, it was a big deal at the time because they wrote this part for her because she was an older and a larger woman, and you know she was married to this hot husband and had this hot daughter, and she was great. She was a schemer. She was great as Nancy, actually. But if they were to recast her as Martika, that would be kind of upsetting to a lot of people, including myself. So, but I mean, honest to say, I hate to say it, even though she probably looks great for her age, Martika is old enough to be Chloe's mom. She is at this point because she went to my high school actually, but she went a few years older than she was a few years older than me. But yeah, she went to my high school, so she was a little bit. So she's older than I am, right? So she's at least 46. I'm thinking. So that's definitely old enough to be Chloe's mom. If Chloe's like 23, I don't know. Anyways, actually, no, she could totally be Chloe's mom because when Nancy had Chloe, she was a teenager. And Chloe ended up being her husband's kid, but she thought it was this creepy senator guy that was like molesting her or something. Whatever. But that was a long time ago. But anyways, but I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that. And I was like, how did I not hear about this at all through the soap media? Because that's really crazy. I would have heard that Martika was coming, right? Um, it wasn't Martika. It was Patrika Darbo. And my mom is crazy. She was like, yeah, I to me Martika's a Mouseketeer. And I was like, she wasn't even a Mouseketeer. She was on Kids Incorporated. Facepalm. Facepalm emoji. Ugh. Anyway, so she made an appearance this week because Philip went looking for Chloe, and she did great. She was real. I want to see her back with Craig and have her back scheming in Salem again, but because the apple doesn't fall that far from the tree. So speaking of which, the Chloe's paternity. I have to say that this was stretching quite a bit to have us believe this because they added a whole bunch of scenes via flashback that were not shot before. They were recently shot scenes. You can tell because Daniel's haircut is actually different than it was when he originally left the show. But they were talking about how Chloe wanted to be a surrogate for Daniel and Nicole, and so they tried a couple times and it didn't work. And it turns out that last time was it really did work, and she didn't know it. Now, this is why I think this is ridiculous. This whole storyline is ridiculous. First of all, how god damn it, I was so pissed off about that fucking park. It is back. Like it is just back. Every episode there's something happening in that damn park. If I ever become anything having to do with NBC, I'm going to set fire to that park. I just can't. I hate it. I hate that one set. I just hate it. Anyways, the reason why I think this storyline is a little bit unbelievable is because, besides the fact that they obviously are trying to rewrite history, which is why they reshot everything, but it's because you don't think that would have been the first thing Chloe would have thought of when she found out she was pregnant? I mean, she's not that big of a hoe that she was like, oh, it could be, oh, that must be it. Really? Really? That was insulting to I think that was insulting to the viewer's intelligence because that was just a little bit out of control. Okay, so anyways, that's where I was at for days for last Friday. I haven't watched today's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday's episodes, but I will, and then I will do another Sudsy recap for you. So here's the thing about the Sudsy recaps. I'm going to be, once I get caught up on the soaps, I'm going to be posting as soon as I can. So there might be 2 in one day, there might be 3 in one day until I get caught up again. But I will definitely get caught up. But I want to say thank you so much for continuing to view and follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton. And you can also hashtag days to talk days of our lives with me. I love talking days. And tomorrow I'm going to be, well, tomorrow-ish, I'll be doing Young and the Restless. Okay, thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great night. Peace. Wabba, wabba, wabba.